welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing like a get ready with me slash like a Q&A with questions that you guys asked me like a few weeks ago. I meant to do this like a few days ago, but I didn't really like the footage. So we're going to do this while we get ready together and while I talk about more about me. Okay, so first question is, what do you use to plan your day out? So I do many tactics when I plan my day out. Sometimes I just know what I'm gonna do like the next day, especially like on Mondays when I have like exams or when I know I'm gonna go out that day. But when usually I plan out my whole week or even month, I use my agenda from Barnes & Noble's. I'm probably gonna put it here if I can find it. If I can't, I'm so sorry. Ow, freak, oh my god, I just pulled an eyelash. Oh my god, that actually hurt. Okay, that's okay. But I do use my agenda, guys. It's so useful to have an agenda, especially when you do online school, because everything is on a computer and sometimes you can't keep track with all the assignments you have, especially exams too. So I definitely use my agenda to plan all of that out. It really helps you stay organized, and I would recommend getting one. So yeah, that's the first question. Okay, next we're gonna go, this is my little makeup box, y'all. Do you like it? I think it's really cute. My makeup barely fits in here. But first, actually wait, I don't want to use that. Intermission, sorry. Next question is, what is your favorite thing about homeschooling? I like this question a lot because I have a few favorite things about homeschooling, and I think one of them is the amount of free time you have. And sometimes my days of homeschooling are not really consistent with free time, and that's just how it is sometimes. So I think that's my favorite thing because it's gave me a lot of like advantages to like find what I love and like find what I like to do when I have like all this time in my hands, you know, because sometimes you don't know what to do when you have so much free time. So you just kind of like find what things you like, kind of find yourself basically, you know. And now I'm gonna go with this blush, but I think that's my favorite thing. Free time, it's really a good thing when you use it correctly. Free time, my next question is, what do you like to do in your free time? So I like to do a lot of things in my free time, and I've kind of found this like along the way while just like my first semester of even doing homeschool. But I think one of the favorite things I love to do is, especially on Wednesdays, I know that was so random, but on Wednesdays we have like asynchronous day, which means we have like no live classes for the day and everything's just on our own, especially just for our freshman year. But 10th grade year is all by ourselves. We don't have any teachers with us, which that's another story. But I keep putting this blush on. It's because I feel like there's not enough on here. I probably might be having blush blindness, but it's okay. But I love, on Wednesdays, I love to go to like the city, like downtown, and I love to study there because we have a lot of cute cafes there. And I love to study there, and I love to just work with my mom there and also just walk around with my mom, because I feel like that clears my mind and that helps me focus a lot better. And especially going to different places, because you get like, what's that word, range of like everything that's around you. And I think that's what I like to do. But if I'm home, I like to usually like color, listen to music. I usually do my work. I just get it right at like, wait, what? I get it done right at the right time, you know? I don't want to like get like so caught up. Okay, and then next I'm gonna go with this lip gloss from Sephora. It's like gloss. I got this for 12 bucks, which is kind of a steal, but yeah, that's what I like to do in my free time. Next is a pretty basic question, but you know, it's always a classic in these. It's, what's your favorite season? My favorite season is definitely summer. It's just everything about it. My birthday's in the summer, the heat, like the clothes, like everything you can do in the summer, and especially no school. I also forgot to put this in the top, oopsies. And also just like the heat. I said that already tonight, but the one thing I don't like about summer is definitely the mosquitoes. Y'all, when I was little, one time I had 10 mosquito bites on my body. It was horrible, and I always get these big rashes because I always itch them, and that's not a good thing. Don't do that. But definitely like that's the only thing I don't like. But second is definitely fall, because it's just like, wait, what did I just say? It's definitely like chilly and just like a nice warm weather, and like school is just starting. It's way easier, like you're getting the pace of your classes. So I think that's definitely like my top two. Okay, next question is homeschooling fun? Now, I kind of like this question because it really got me thinking. Like, I was kind of contemplating on what was I gonna say. Wait, guys, I need to focus because I feel like I'm gonna move this and I'm gonna be like over here. But I would definitely say when I first knew that I was going to go to homeschool, right? This is my first year doing homeschool. I did not think it was going to be fun because just the idea of it kind of scared me. Because I thought I was not gonna have like any social life whatsoever. I thought I was gonna be like isolated in like my own room, like this room, and just be like nothing to do. But as like the semester went on and figuring out what kind of homeschool like this program it really is, it's definitely gotten more fun, and I definitely finding myself and finding things that I love to do, and also keeping myself busy, you know, because don't all wait if you're just like staying here like all day rotting, not to like bash anyone, but if you're just staying here like doing nothing, I feel like you're not gonna get anything out of it. Instead, just trying to like find yourself, keep yourself busy with the things you love is definitely will help you a lot if you're going to homeschool, especially if you're a social person like me. Definitely one thing that kept me busy was volleyball, and I think there's a question on here about volleyball, and I'll definitely answer that. But volleyball definitely kept me busy during like this first semester, because this first semester was also learning like all about it and getting used to it basically, and it definitely kept me busy. So I think homeschooling is fun when you make it. And speaking of volleyball, I just found the question, and it's, did you like school volleyball, and are you coming back next year? For all my teammates watching, yes, I am coming back next year. I've been to some of the workouts already, and they've been kind of intense, low-key. I got these two things on my shoulders and they've been hurting. That's not the question though, but I did really like it. I actually loved it because, as I said in my last thing, it really kept me busy because we had 6 days a week of practices, and 3 hours like a day, and that really kept me busy. That kept my mind going, like especially also being active really helped, because it helped me clear my mind a lot, and it taught me a lot of stuff, you know, because also everyone at that team went to the school, right? But I'm the only one who went homeschool. And if you're wondering like how the freak did she get in if she's homeschool, well, there's this program is part of all the other schools that are around my area. So basically I could just join any school I want if it's part of our program and just play a sport there or do clubs. I keep opening this, I don't know why, but that's the reason why I even got to do like school volleyball, because of the whole program that this homeschool offers, that I could just go to any school and play there, and that's why I play at school. And as I said, it did keep me busy, and it made a lot of friends, and that also kept me social, because as I also said, I was a pretty social person, and this kept me like social. This kept me talking to people, and this also encouraged me to make a lot of my best friends that I have right now. And yeah, I think that's why I loved it. Okay, next question is a bit of a lengthy one, and also I've been trying to find my highlighter, but I cannot find it. That's a bummer. But it's, how have you found different ways to make friends and do different activities? So this question, I like it because it has like little like parts of it that I can answer. But one thing, one way I have found to make friends was obviously volleyball. Obviously I love volleyball. But I knew I was gonna do homeschool, like I think very end of eighth grade. So I had some time to actually think about what I was gonna do, right? And there were a lot of tears. Okay, I was not happy because I really wanted to go to public school, and there's a whole story on that. It's a really long story, I might explain it later, but for now, I did find different ways to make friends because I did a lot of leagues before, like even before school volleyball. I did a lot of leagues before going into ninth grade. So I try to make friends there, you know. I try to make friends everywhere I go, like any club I went, any like class I went, because I also did do little camps. I did a cooking class once, I did a self-defense class. I did learn stuff from there, but I also tried my best to like make friends and be social, you know, build up my social skills so I can be able to just go in like easily and make friends. I think it does take time though. It took me some time to even like encouraged to talk to people and make friends with them, and it's so like crazy because I have even made friends from homeschool, like just seeing them online every single day and building up the courage to even talk to them and ask like, hey, can we like be friends? And also another thing, I know this is kind of a long one, but another thing that this homeschool offers is that we go in person sometimes, and we go in person for a lot of tests, but they do it in a way where we can just talk to each other, we can be on our phones. And my teacher, especially my math teacher, I go a lot for math exams, and she is really open about like encouraging to talking to people. And I think that's also another benefit, because you can find really good teachers in here. And we went in person, and you know, I talked to like all my classmates, and we're like a little friend group every time we see each other. So I think that's one thing that really encouraged my social skills. The different activities, I definitely found things that I love to do. You know, I found my love of volleyball, and I've definitely like tried to figure out things that I love to do and try to incorporate that into going into there, and also planning everything out, as I said, like planning all my days out and like thinking what I love to do. That's definitely one thing that I did to find different activities too. So next question is, what's your hair routine and why is it always so perfect? This is really funny. It kind of sounds like I made this question up, but literally one of my friends sent this and I literally was dying. But I'm going to show you step by step what I do in the screen. Well, basically product, I'm just going to tell you like step by step. But first of all, you get out of the shower, right? And your hair has to be like soaking like wet. It has to be like dripping, okay? And then you grab your hairbrush, and this is the only time you're going to brush, okay? So you're just going to brush everything out. Make sure there's no knots in there, okay? And then you're gonna grab leave-in conditioner, and then you're gonna put it like, you're gonna like do this basically what I'm doing right now, and you're gonna do it on each side, so just to get like a little more refreshment in your hair. Then you're gonna go in with curl defining cream, and you're gonna put this root to tip, like literally put it in your roots and then all the way to your ends, like literally the tip of your ends, okay? And then you're gonna go in with, I just tried this new product, I don't want to mispronounce it, but this is the one I use for my hair. There are different types of this product for different types of hair types, so I use this one for my hair specifically. It might be different for your hair, but I used this. I started using this. It was pretty good. And then I go in with gel, and we start just scrunching our hair, okay? We start scrunching like until like your hands hurt, okay? Scrunch, okay? Gel, that is the one thing that you're gonna need, okay? And then I literally forgot what the next thing was. I'm trying to remember from the top of my head. But I think after I just scrunch, I just let it be. Like, I think I just let it be. And then when it's completely dry, I use the Olaplex oil for the end to just moisturize everything. And you can just go through it and just like scrunch it a little bit if there's any like frizz in there. It really helps with frizz. So that, it's my whole hair routine, okay? It's a struggle, but it's worth it at the end, I promise. Okay, we're over here now, and we're just gonna pick out my outfit while we're just here. And the last question is home, did you, wait, not is home, but did you prefer homeschool, or like why do you prefer it? And at first, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I did not prefer homeschool when I first found out I was gonna do. And the reason why is, as I said, I was a really social person, and I thought the idea of this homeschool program was to just like not do anything, just stay at home. But I've also found a lot of ways to not think like that, and I've definitely, it's been a ride this whole semester, but definitely it was not my cup of tea. And I found ways to not think like that, like as doing different activities, finding things that I love to do, and just managing my time way better. And I've definitely learned a lot of stuff, like about friends and like how I view myself, social life, everything you have. And also I'm gonna wear these sweatpants again. I think y'all saw this last video, but these are just really comfy, okay? I might get another pair, but definitely that's one thing. And now that I think about it, for next year, we're gonna have a whole different like journey. We're gonna have no teachers guiding us, so it's all gonna be by ourselves. And I think this freshman year really taught me how to manage my time, how to manage your social life, how to manage everything that you have in your life to be ready for next year, because next year is gonna be a big year and I'm excited for it. And definitely that's why I prefer it better now. Okay guys, so here's the fit, black Lululemon Scuba and gray sweats from Sam's Club. Obviously I wear these way too much, but honestly who cares? But I'm recording this on Christmas, so Merry Christmas, and if you don't celebrate it, then happy holidays. I definitely will be recording my next vlog that is coming up. I'm so excited to do it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely did, and I will see you guys next video.